I was on a flight from Hong Kong to Frankfurt. I opened up my iPad. I've got my Stanley Hotel screensaver on there. The guy right across the aisle goes, "Das Shining Hotel?" And so this German guy goes, "Ah, yes, Colorado."
Any old hotel that you go to has ghosts, and people who believe in ghosts believe that hotels are good places to find evidence of the spirit world because of the large number of people who pass through. If there's anything to ghost stories, they come from strong emotion. Intense joy or intense sorrow, intense grief or intense pride. Old hotels keep those stories.
It's like Mrs. Stanley in her piano room. People hear the piano. I smell the roses in there. I've been in concerts in there where there have been pianists. Her spirit just comes alive in there. I actually will see her standing there listening to the performance.
The Stanley Hotel was built in Spirit Central. Thousands of year old long tradition communicating with the spirit world.
So I'm doing my day tours, and I started to talk to the actual physical children on the tour about watch the back of my skirt. I didn't feel it, but some people started to report that it was being tugged or pulled. They could see that happening. And so I would say, uh-oh, is it happening? Is it happening? Well, the owner is walking past the grand staircase in the lobby one day, and here I am on the grand staircase with my tour, and he sees a little boy, and the little boy looked up at me, and he's like, "That's scary, Mary." After the tour, guess what? He said, "Go change your name, you're Scary Mary from now on."
There may have been some ghost lore connected with the Stanley Hotel. After all, it was a complex of 11 buildings sitting up on a hillside, vacant much of the year. But really it was after Stephen King came that we really got our panoply of ghosts here.
Talking about the phenomenon of ghosts is a little bit outside of my jurisdiction, but what I can tell you is that Estes Park has been a place to come and seek visions of spirits for thousands of years.
I always tell people, I meet about 800 people a month, and they say, well, are they trapped? I can't really give you a concrete answer. The only way for me to know that is if you leave me your email, when I pass away, I'll let you know.
It's the ghost stories, it's the ambiance of the whole building. There's so much that goes on here besides the spirit stuff.
And now there are many stories about F.O. Stanley's ghost and the ghost of Flora, his wife, being seen around the property, a property which they obviously greatly loved, and therefore one can presume that they would like to return to.
Do you believe in the ghosts?
No.
Can you tell me that?
Do I believe in ghosts? I believe in good ghost stories.
Many people will experience what they call a residual haunt. A residual haunt is a continual loop of energy that repeats over and over and over again. And so people have reported seeing the fireball go through the room or getting that strong sensation of the smoke. We are a no smoking premises, so it can't be anything physical. It has to be something kind of metaphysical.
Well, if human brains are good at seeing patterns and imagining the past, then maybe what we're doing is we're creating our own history when we see ghosts. We're actually seeing the past that we know and love and appreciate. And is it real? Is it some manifestation of the spirit world? Is it something our minds make up? I can't tell you. I don't know the answer to that. But I do know that for people who are sensitive to the history, old buildings produce ghosts.
I want to hear you say, red rum, red rum, red rum.
I don't see the horror. I see the beauty and I see the old and the grace of it. Creativity. A lot of people, a lot of writers. Draws you. Draws all of us in Colorado. Everyone likes a good ghost story.